Hey guys, Trevor here with Ecommerce Paradise, and today's video I'm going to talk to you about conversion rate optimization best practices. If it's your first time watching the channel, make sure you subscribe and smash that like button. Let's get into it. When it comes to conversion rate optimization best practices, it's really important that you understand, number one, the worst thing you can do is to put some big, bright, flashy thing on your website. Any graphics that you put on there that you want to specifically be used for optimizing your conversion rate, if you make them way too big, they can be actually a distraction to people, and it might actually make people think that that site is a scam site. So you want to be careful and just keep things minimally displayed, okay? That's the first thing. Next, I'm going to go over a bunch of ideas with you, and you can use them then to make sure that you make your website as optimized as possible so that when people land on your site, that they actually convert, okay? Now keep in mind the average conversion rate with e-commerce is 1 to 2%, sometimes even less. So that means that close to 99% of people that land on your website are not going to actually buy from you right then anyways. So it's, just keep that in mind, guys. It's okay to have a low conversion rate like that. That's average. Now, if you're talking about other things like opt-in pages, the conversion rate can be a lot higher, but with actually purchasing a product, that's usually what it is. And as long as you understand the sales funnel process, you can understand how it takes a while for somebody to make a buying decision on a product. It might not just be that same day, but it might take multiple days. And the other thing about it is that somebody might have to see your product and see your ads multiple times before you do decide. So some of this stuff is going to be off-site optimization, and some of it's going to be on-site optimization. So I'm going to talk to you about that and why that really matters, okay? For the first thing, let's talk about on-site optimization. The number one thing for on-site conversion rate optimization is your site load time, your page speed load time. Okay, it really matters that your website loads quickly and as fast as possible, because as long as your website's loading fast, that means that people have a chance to click around and move around your website really quickly. If your website loads really slowly, oftentimes people will just click out and forget about it, not go back to you, because it just kind of makes it a bad experience for them, okay? So, think back to a website you were on that loaded really slowly. It probably kind of bugged you and irritated you, so you just clicked out, went to a different website. Okay, so keep that in mind, and if you don't know how to make your website load faster, you can always hire a developer through a platform like Fiverr to help you to optimize your website for you. There's a lot of stuff that you might not know how to do with your website code and things that they can actually do to implement for you. All right, let's talk about a few really simple but really important things. Number one, have a clear logo displayed in the header of your website. I know it's pretty obvious, but some people don't do that, and they make it really small or something, so make it obvious, make it clear. Number two, have your phone number in the header of your website. Okay, with high-ticket dropshipping, it matters a lot, and people that don't see your phone number won't call, and you won't get the order. Okay? Have your hours of operations also on the top of your website. And have some sort of a search bar. People like to search websites a lot. You see that on the top of Amazon. Always put a search bar at the top of your website. Okay? And every single category you have on your website should be clearly displayed within the menu of your header as well as some really key pages. So all your key pages should be in the header and the footer as well. When it comes to a product page, it's really important to understand that product pictures matter a lot, okay? If you have really good quality product pictures on your website will perform a lot better. If you just have low quality pictures, only a few pictures, your website is not going to perform as well as it could. So get high quality pictures and get a lot of different pictures, and getting user generated pictures as well is also a great idea. Okay? And also, one thing you should always think about is getting reviews. That's the number one thing that Amazon always thinks about. Page speed load time is probably number one, but reviews are number two, and reviews matter a lot, okay? So definitely get reviews from your customers, and import reviews when you're first getting started from your suppliers if they sell on the marketplaces and stuff like that. Okay, number two, always have some sort of a sale going on. Okay, a lot of people don't even think about this, and they think, oh, having a sale going on all the time might make me look spammy. Well, it doesn't, okay? People like seeing that a sale is going on, and it makes them more likely to buy right now as opposed to waiting till later. Okay, so have a sale going on with all your products all the time, and don't feel weird about that. Number two, well, not number two, but next one. Have some kind of financing available. Financing really helps close sales. Some people just cannot afford it with their credit card or cash, or they just want to use financing so they can pay it off slowly over time, okay? So have financing available. It's really helpful. All right. Number 3, next one. Have some sort of a low price guarantee, or some way somebody can understand that they're not going to have to shop around to find the lowest price. And if they do, and they find a lower price, that you're going to help them out, and they can just kind of stop there and buy. Okay, having a low price guarantee is a really good idea. Have free shipping. Free shipping is great, and make sure that it is fast, within a week or so, of them buying the product that it ships out. Free shipping is going to get a lot more people to buy, and it's going to result in a lot more sales. Okay, so make sure you have free shipping. Also, if you can, offer no sales tax. No sales tax is a huge benefit. Some people that live in certain states are used to paying sales tax on almost everything, but you can still buy products that are out of state and ship them in and not pay sales tax. So if you are out of that state, then you'll be able to get that customer more likely than the person who's in that state. All right, and then have some sort of scarcity built in. Urgency and scarcity, but scarcity first. Limited stock on hand, that kind of thing, only a few left. People will see that and think, oh, I need to buy now before it's out, and that often works really well. Now, as far as urgency goes, have sort of an expiring sale or expiring coupon code, something that has a countdown timer associated with it. Highly recommend doing that, because then people will always think that the sale is actually expiring when the countdown timer expires, okay? And you can make these revolving countdown timers too, so it just starts up every day or every couple days or every week, that kind of thing, so that people see that, and then the new people that come in think it's still happening. You can always run one-off sales as well. If you want to have a big sales event, you can change all the countdown timers on your website to actually run down to that specific event as well. All right, the next one is offer some sort of free gifts. Free gifts are awesome, and they really help close sales. People love free gifts and bonuses. Physical free gifts tend to work the best. Other bonuses might help as well, maybe merchandise and stuff like that, but physical free gifts that go along with the product really seem to help. If you don't know what, then ask your supplier what kind of accessories people usually buy with that product, or you can just go search on a marketplace like Amazon for ideas. Okay. Next one is always provide some sort of authorized dealer logo on your website. It's a really good way to build trust with the customer, because they want to make sure that they're going to get the warranty from that supplier. So if you're an authorized dealer, they will get the warranty, and everything's really clear. Okay. All right, the next thing is make sure you put the credit card logos that you accept on your product page, on your cart page, checkout, all that stuff. Okay, Visa, MasterCard, American Express, Discover, PayPal, Bitcoin, whatever you accept, you can put that on your product page, put it at the footer of your website, things like that. That'll make it really clear as to what kind of things you accept and what people can pay. All right, and have an easy return policy. Return policies are really, really key, because people that see a return policy that's complicated or that is not fair, then they're less likely to buy from you. They're more likely to buy from the competition. And make sure that you put your warranty information, your return information, and your shipping information really clearly on your website. Have the pages linked in your header, the footer, and on the product page. And make it just really clear and easy to understand. You're going to need to do this in order to work with Google Shopping ads as well, so make sure you do that. Have really well-written product descriptions. Product descriptions are key to making sales. Have it in kind of a magazine format or newspaper format, where you have pictures throughout that explain the different parts, and write feature benefit style copywriting. Okay, so talk about a feature and then the actual benefit that it provides that person. Okay, always have up-to-date specifications about your products listed in the product description. And if your products require assembly or if they require installation, have that kind of information as well. Make sales videos for your products. Sales videos are really, really cool, because they'll get people to stay on your page longer. They'll get people to trust your website more and actually buy from you. And they can actually bring traffic from YouTube as well. All right. And have some sort of an email opt-in. Email opt-ins are amazing, because somebody that lands on your website and is interested in buying from you, you can offer them a coupon code, and they'll be very likely to opt into your website email list. And then you can have an automated sequence, follow up with them, and they're likely to convert at that point. Have live chat on your website. Live chat is really cool, because then throughout the day you can get chats in, your team can answer them, and it really helps boost sales. Okay. Build an abandoned cart sequence for your emails. While I'm talking about emails, abandoned cart means when somebody goes to your checkout and they enter their information, but they don't actually buy. Then you can use a thing like Klaviyo, which is linked to Shopify, and actually respond to them automatically, which is really cool. All right, what else? Have a quick and easy checkout process. Don't make your checkout process slow or cumbersome. Don't require them to input certain information. Just make it really quick and easy. Some people send people directly to the checkout page. I actually send people to my cart page first and then to checkout. I use it as kind of an accelerator page, but it's up to you and your niche and your products. For products that have multiple variants, I recommend using a cart page. But for products that are just really simple, I recommend using directly to checkout. You can do that to speed up the checkout process a lot. All right. And that's about it for on-site stuff. So let's talk about some off-site conversion optimization stuff. When it comes to off-site conversion optimization, the key thing you have to keep in mind is that your website is always going to perform better when you send the right kind of traffic to it. Okay. Generally speaking, if somebody lands on your website and they're not really interested in buying now, it doesn't matter how well you're optimized for conversions, they're just not going to buy now. So you got to send targeted traffic, and that's the key thing. Most people that come to me and say, I'm not getting any sales, the number one thing I talk about first is actually what their traffic sources are. The next thing I go is look at your website. Because if you send the most targeted traffic to your website, it doesn't matter how optimized your website is, they'll probably still buy from you. Okay, it's pretty amazing. But generally speaking, targeted traffic is search query-based traffic, especially for high-ticket products, and it's traffic depending on the actual product itself. So people that are in the funnel, at the bottom of the funnel, just shopping around for the best deal for that particular product, will just type in that product name into Google. Usually it's like the model name, the SKU number, things like that, brand name. And those types of people, if you can bid really high on those queries and have your ads in the very top, you're more likely to get that sale. So by setting up a special type of Google Shopping ads campaign, Google Text ads campaign, and setting up retargeting ads through Google Display Network and through Facebook advertising, Instagram ads, YouTube ads, things like that, you'll have a lot better chance of getting those people to buy from you up front or come back around and buy from you later on, okay? And making sure you have all your email marketing set up as well. It's actually fairly simple, but in the beginning for beginners, it's going to be really complicated to learn this kind of stuff. So I recommend if you want to learn how to do that, to get into my masterclass, you can check it out at ecommerceparadise.com/masterclass, or the link is in the description below. Okay, and that's kind of the main thing, guys. Make sure that you set your website up really well. You use a platform like Shopify because it's really easy to set up. You make sure that you put all of this stuff into play, and you drive really good targeted traffic, and you're almost for sure going to get sales, especially if your niche isn't too competitive, okay? So good luck, and if you want to get involved in anything that I'm offering, just go to ecommerceparadise.com and check out one of the links at the top, whatever interests you most. But if you want to learn what you should learn from the beginning, go check out our free niches list. List of 99 profitable products that are high ticket, and you got to get started doing research today. And check that out at ecommerceparadise.com/99niches, or link is below in the description. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, smash the like button, and if you have any questions, feel free to comment below. I always personally respond to every comment on the channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys out there.